Hello out there and welcome to our Revere Veterans and Community Show. Today we have a resident of Revere who's better known to all of you as Mrs. Revere. Her name is Rose Napolitano. Rose, welcome to the show.
Thank you.
By the way, there's so many things here, so we're going to start with the beginning. You are the most Revere's popular community activist. Am I correct in saying that?
Correct.
Okay, tell us about that. Tell us a little about that.
If activist means I get my nose and everything, I do.
That's all right.
Every time
Rose rhymes with Rose.
There are many events always in Revere. That's one thing. We're always into events. We like doing things. We like volunteering. I have my committees, all my ladies, and we're out there. You need us, call us, and we're there.
Right. We have so many things here, so I'm going to start off first with you originated at the Patriot Club. You've been a president there for 3 years. You've been a member of the club for 25 years. Tell us a little about that, how you first got involved in it.
Well, just being a member, you're actually involved in anything that goes on in the town. And we have a great bunch of gals. They love to come. They love their coffee, their cookies, and their little bingo game.
And who are your helpers over there, by the way?
My helpers are Rose Marisolo, Gloria Hurley, Lorraine Raponi, not Raponi, Rapoli, I'm sorry.
Oh, Rapoli, okay. Good.
Marilyn Toby and Ann Osgood, that's the committee. And Claire Matola.
Okay, and what do they do on the committee, Rose?
One does the trips. We try to do trips to raise money for the club, so it goes right back into the club. And we'll have a little entertainment, we'll have dinners, we'll have a Christmas party. And we try not to charge anyone anything for that. But our dues started at $5 a year. Then they went up to $7. And this year I was afraid to raise them to $10, but I did. And there was no complaints, no question. So now they're $10 a month, so we're going to be rich at the end of the year. So we could do more just for the members and our veterans. Half of our money goes towards the veterans.
Right, and I want to thank you, first of all, for what you do for the veterans. I
you're
happen to
welcome.
be one myself,
Yeah.
and I know you help the veterans out
Yes,
greatly.
we do.
But I would like to ask you this, Rose. You came down to our senior center. I think it was a year ago, not last year, the year before last.
Yeah.
And you helped wrap packages for Operation Troop Support.
Yes, we did.
And you brought a great crew with you.
Yes, I did.
As a matter of fact, I think you brought the whole city of Revere with you. Okay.
I try to get them out there. They love it. They love it. They love to work. They love to get their hands on things. They're just a great bunch of people. Even though now they're all over in their 70s, going up into their 80s, they still enjoy it. There's people like Anton, Nina, Santa, all these members, Fran. I mean, they're just great people.
Right, and by the way, we have a veteran who just celebrated not too long ago his 100th birthday, Sal Santoro.
Yes, you did.
Yep. And he told me to say hello to the people out there. Sal said to say hello to all the people in Revere for the nice cards you people just sent him. So to all the people in Revere, thank you on behalf of Sal Santoro.
That was nice.
Yep. Now, you also, beside wrapping packages and collecting beaucoup money, you like that word, beaucoup?
I love it.
Okay. You also do toiletries. Tell the people what you need, and if they want to donate toiletries to your organization, how they can do it.
They can bring toothpaste, combs, package of cookies,
socks,
tins, socks, underwear, T-shirts, slipper socks. What else? We brought candy. We didn't know if that would be acceptable, but
it certainly was.
Well, we didn't know about that. But that's the outdoors. They're always with their little candy, their mints, and we figure those guys need them too.
Right. Anything that's not perishable.
Right.
They love to have, and they deserve every bit of it.
That's of course.
Right. So thank you for helping the veterans. And by the way, we did get a letter from Colonel Moody.
Yes.
We also got a thank you from Nick Boer, who's our commissioner for the Revere Veterans Veterans Service in Revere. So on behalf of those two, thank you for what your organization does, Rose, and thank you for what you do for them.
Thank you very much.
Okay. Now, you're also on the Historical Society e-board. Let's go with that one.
Well, the e-board, anyone in the society, it's for the history of Revere. Revere has a long, beautiful, wonderful history. Starts at Revere Beach, of course, the first public beach,
right?
and it comes right down to Broadway. A lot of historical homes, and we have the building on Beach Street that we renovated, brought it up from. It used to be a home for the priests. I don't know what they called it, whatever it
Rectory?
was. A rectory, yeah, forgot. And we built it up, cleaned it up, rugs, curtains. It's beautiful, beautiful building.
I
But
can vouch for that, Rose, because I've been in there.
okay, so you know, but it's a big upkeep.
Right.
It's a big heat. The heat alone kills us, and the electricity. It's a lot of work to keep that building going.
So if people want to donate, how
Oh,
would they
it'd be
contact
great.
you?
108 Beach Street, Historical Society, Revere. That'll be wonderful. We're looking for any kind of donations.
Yeah, what kind of, beside money, what else would you like if people could donate to the 108?
Well, right now we're in them almost done. We have done 19 windows that needed shades. Right now, I think we have about 14 or 15. We have a wonderful member who went around to all the hardware stores and got donations. 1 here, 2 there, 3 there, little by little by little. I think we need maybe about a dozen more, or 10. And that's what we're doing right now with the shades. But besides that, we had to get a stove, we had a piano, we have little musicals down there. We have little plays to raise money just to keep the upkeep of this building.
Right, Rose. Now, let me ask you this. The shades that you need, you said
Yes.
you need 4 or 5 or 6
Left
more?
now, yeah.
So all your hardware and shade companies out there, if you wish to donate something to the Historical Society in Revere, if they want to call you and tell you so they can get the measurements of the sizes of the shades, how would they get a hold
They
of
can
you?
call me personally, leave a message.
What's your number?
781-289-1540.
1540. So there you go, folks. If you want to donate shades, hardware store, curtain, drapery store, there's your lady for you, Rose.
Great. It'll be wonderful.
It'll be good, too.
Yeah.
Thank you out there. And also, oh, my God, we're not even a quarter of the way through here. You're also on St. Mary's as a Women's Club member. Let's go with that one.
The Women's Club members mostly social. They're not really elderly like the rest of my groups. It's a nice younger group, maybe in their 60s and early 70s. But it's a great group. They go just socialize, cook, compete in cupcakes. They'll bring we have a contest, who's the best cupcake maker, things like that. It's just a nice, fun little place to go. It's run by a great bunch of people.
Do they have bingo there, too?
Not for our meeting, but they have bingo every Friday night.
At St. Mary's?
It's the church part of it does. Not
to
our
raise
club.
money to help the church, I guess.
The money is, no, not the church. It's not that much. We really don't they really don't do much fundraising there. It's just for themselves, a little place to go and enjoy being with people, socializing.
That's good, because talking about money, you went to a function at the Boston Convention Center, I believe, not too long ago.
Yes.
And they were talking about the casino, the gaming.
Yep.
Tell us something about that, Rose, because you are there.
This is the second trip I made out there for the casino. It was an experience. There was a lot of people. And they got up and spoke pros and cons for the casino. By the time I left, which I never had a chance to get up and speak, there was
Neither did a lot of other people because
too
it went
many.
so late.
It was way over 10 o'clock, and we were there from 2 o'clock on. It was a long night, and I had my ladies with me, and they were all getting very tired. So I had to leave before they called on me. I don't even know if they did, but I understand it. I don't know. Did they call on me? You were there.
I didn't hear your name coming up while I was there, and I didn't speak when I was there till 10:30, Rose.
All right, and you left right after that.
Right, and by the way, Steve Fielding, our boss at the Revere Senior Center, he didn't speak till about 10 o'clock.
Oh, my goodness.
Right, and talking about the casino, I see you have a statement there.
Well, this is what I was going to read, but I
Why
didn't
don't
have
you
a
do it
chance.
now?
Okay.
What?
Think I should?
Sure, we're talking about the casino.
All right. If we have time.
Well, we got plenty of time.
As a longtime resident and a community activist, gaming in Revere has played a huge part of my life. Suffolk Downs has always been good to the charities I have chaired. The contributions have enabled me and my committee to enhance the lives of the elderly, enabling them to be active and not shut in. I see Mohegan Sun Revere as a meeting place for celebrating and having fun. Yes, senior citizens do want to have fun. We especially like to dance, go shopping, see shows, go eat, and play games of chance. Gaming has been very good to me and my committees, and we will be good to gaming. The type of entertainment center that Mohegan Sun Revere will provide will be the type of place that my friends and I will enjoy and visit many times. Visitors to Mohegan Sun Revere will return again and again because it will be filled with warm and friendly people, and it's the perfect location that can be reached by train, plane, by car, boat, and feet. Some people live close enough to walk, like you. And when you give Revere the gaming license, you'll also be keeping Suffolk Downs afloat, and that's very important. It's a winning combination that can't be beat. Thank you for taking the time to listen. At my age, time is important, and it's running out. So I use my time to support a sure thing, and a casino in Revere is a sure thing to bring in the most money to Massachusetts. Now, I'm not getting any younger, so let's get this project going before I'm gone, if you know what I mean. Thank you, and remember, be good to Revere, and Revere will be good to you.
Right, that's a nice letter, Rose.
Thank you.
What I would like to say that the Mohegan does not give us lip service. They never have given us lip service, but they've given us a lot of community service, Rose.
That's good.
Right, and they've done great things for us. They had a party for the seniors.
Yes.
Tell us some about that.
They have more than our parties. They've had many parties for the seniors. Valentine's Day,
Mother's Day,
Christmas,
yep,
all kinds of parties. That great room they have at Suffolk Downs.
Right, they call it the top side.
Top side, right. And these guys that come down here from Connecticut, from Mohegan Sun, they're the quietest, most gentle, very nice people. I just can't say enough about them. They really are a nice bunch of guys. And we love them. We embrace them.
I do.
And we're waiting to be even more closer with these guys when the casino was here.
The only one I know real well there is a gentleman, maybe you know him, Mr. Peter Schultz.
I love Peter.
Yep. And he does so much for the community.
Good guy. And he has to leave his family and friends to come down every few days.
Right.
And take over. And he's just wonderful. Never complains, always smiling.
Yep.
The whole bunch of them. Very nice people. And Richard Fields is great.
Yep.
Sat
and Michael,
with him.
I hope I pronounced his name right.
Estes.
Estes.
Yeah. They're all very nice guys. I just enjoyed being with them. And Chip Tuttle, he's the first best
Chief Operating Officer
of
for
the
Suffolk Downs.
Yeah, he's great. They're all wonderful guys.
Right.
So we have to get this thing going.
So thank you on behalf of Revere for what you do.
Thank you.
Right, we thank you all. And the seniors especially thank you.
Thank you, and thank everyone, and God bless Revere.
Right. Now, you're also a member...
I thought I was done. I'm still talking here. I'm sorry. What?
No, go right ahead, Rose. Go ahead.
No, I thought we were done.
No, we're just beginning.
Oh, come on.
Well, you gave me a whole list of good things here.
Okay.
Let's go with Revere Cares. Tell us about Revere Cares.
Revere Cares started, I'd say, maybe 10 years now, I think. I was in that at the beginning, too, with Kitty Bowman. Great gal, great director. Did many great things. We marched up and down Broadway with signs that stopped smoking in the bars and restaurants. We marched, stopped drinking, underage drinking, stopped feeding the kids liquor at the liquor stores. We did, what else did we do? Obesity and Revere's getting out of hand. It was a good salad. I don't know. We've done so many things with that committee. They're great people. They work out of the Mass General.
Right. You're also part of Revere First.
That was one of the first committees because Mr. William Rhinestone, if anyone remembers him.
Oh, yes. He was our mayor many years back.
He was a representative at the State House.
Right.
He was great. He started the Revere First, and I was right behind him. And from there, we did turkeys, we did Christmas, We did Thanksgiving, all free, never took a dime from anyone. Just raised the money, got the food out there to them. Did the senior prom, which is still in effect. For some reason, they stopped my Thanksgiving dinner. I think they just started it up again this year, the police, which is a good thing.
Right.
But we did that 25, 30 years ago, long ago. It was great, wonderful.
I believe that was mass badge with the police officer
This
Joseph
year,
and Tacola.
I don't know. I think it is, yes.
Yeah, Joseph, on behalf of the Revere seniors, thank you for that. Did a beautiful job.
I met
down at the
Joe.
beach, my VFW.
Yes.
Right.
Yeah.
Now, by the way, I know this is going to date our ages, not yours, mine. You have a nice, beautiful family. You have 3 sons, 6 grandchildren, and 1 great-great-granddaughter just born last October by the name of Lucy.
Right.
But I want to talk to you about your 3 sons. Now, when I was a little boy, there was a group in New York called the 3 Sons. I don't know if you ever heard of them. 1 played the accordion, 1 played the piano and the organ, and 1 was a violinist, and they were a terrific group.
That's because you're from New York.
That's where I was born.
Yeah, that's why. No,
yeah.
I don't think I heard
The only
of them.
reason I was born in New York is because my mother lived there.
That's right.
Okay, so I want you to know
Yeah.
that. Okay, well, talk about your 3 beautiful sons.
They're all great guys. I can't believe that they're mostly, 2 of them are senior citizens.
Senior citizens?
Yeah.
Now you gave your age away.
I know.
Now you gave your age away.
I know, but my baby, he lives in California. That's because we would take him there 2 or 3 times a year because my family, my siblings, all moved out there one by one. And for us to see my family, we'd go out and visit. And he got used to going back and forth, and he really loved it, but the other 2 did not. So when he was through with school, he went out, settled down, and today he is, what is his title?
Whatever.
Well, he's worked for the Grammys. Very proud of him. And that's it.
What
That's
about your
good.
6 grandchildren?
They're great. They're all over the place. There's Joe, Dominic, Michael, Julie, and Kristen. 1 more?
Yeah.
Who did I miss?
I don't know. I mean, you know better
Amy.
than I.
I'm sorry, Amy.
Okay.
How can I forget her? Yeah.
I don't want to leave anybody
No,
out.
I know.
You know,
And my
this is a
little
family
Lucy.
show.
I know.
Okay.
But Lucy's the queen of my show. We waited so long for a new baby, and now we have her.
Yeah, and she's only
She's 5 months.
5 months old. Have you visit her, or she's
She was here last week, and all she did was cry at me.
cry
I don't
at
know,
you?
I don't know why. I held her and she
Oh,
cried.
I know why she cried at
Well.
you, because you told her you were coming on the show
Oh,
at Revere
really?
TV. Yeah.
Maybe.
Okay. Now, I'd like to talk to you a little about your younger years, since you gave your age away. Where did you go to school?
How am I going to remember my younger years? I went to Sack and Back and Revere High School.
Revere High School?
Yeah. You don't know Sack and Back, do you?
No.
It's gone. It's a condo now.
Is it really?
Yeah, Park Ave.
Yep. Well, I've been here 65 years, but because my other years were spent in the Army overseas in New York, where I was born and raised and where I went to school. And tell us about you. How long did you live in Revere? Or you lived in Revere all your life? Mm-hmm. Yep.
Started on Mountain Ave.
And how was it when you first saw Revere compared to the way it is today, as to the time when you were a little
Oh,
child?
my God, totally different. Revere was more like a country. Dirt roads, had no sidewalks practically.
What about Broadway? Was that paved when you were a kid?
I think that must have been. I think it was, yeah.
Or with the
I'm
horses
talking-
still running down the street?
No.
Okay.
I'm talking about the side roads, like
Oh,
Geneva
okay.
Street, off of Malden Street, all those side roads up there, Orvis Road and George Derby, they were all dirt.
Oh, were they?
Yeah, there was pig farms, and there was regular farms, tons of farms.
Right. And also, Rose, first I want to thank you because you were part of our Revere Senior Center, too.
Yes, we are.
We call ourselves members of Revere Senior Center. We're just people that go there. So everyone that goes there, he's a member, he's a member. So tell us how you loved the Revere Senior
That's
Center.
very interesting. It's you have a great lunch with all great people. Everyone knows everyone, so you have a good time. And naturally, they all sit there waiting for the bingo.
Yep, every Monday, Tuesday, Thursday, and Friday.
Revere is a bingo gambling town, I got to say it. We've had the dog track, we've had the horse track, and now we're going to have the casino. So we're happy. We're a
That's
happy town
Right, and we want to make Revere happier.
with the casino.
You know, right. Okay, now, Jeepers rolls up. You also participated in the Kite and Pumpkin Festival and the Farmers Market.
Yeah.
So first talk about the Kite and Pumpkin Festival.
That's only started maybe 6 years. I think we had the Pumpkin Festival first. And then the Halloween thing, we filled little bags up with sand and put a candle in there and lit them on Halloween night, and we put them in intervals on the wall up the beach all the way up. It was great, all these lit candles.
And also, you are a member of the Farmers Market.
We were the first ones. We were
Yeah.
the first ones out there.
And how long has that been going on?
That's a while now, too. Maybe 8 years, 9 years.
Tell the people, because I've been to the Farmers Market, but for the people that haven't, tell them what they have there, really.
Well, we have everything you need to make a dinner except fresh meat. They don't have fresh meat.
No, but they got beautiful peppers.
Anything with vegetables
Right,
and
cucumbers.
cheese and cheeses.
Oh, I don't know about the cheese.
Yeah, sometimes they have eggs. Fish, we had a great fish guy once, but they don't come often. That's what it is about the farmers market. They'll come, they'll stay a few weeks, and they'll disappear, and then we'll come back again, or we'll get new people. It changes all the time.
And where are they usually located?
Right on the beach near the clock, across from Mass General.
Okay. Another thing I would like to talk to you about, if you could elaborate on the Halloween Festival.
That's great. We got about 300 pumpkins. Piled them all up in a crate on the beach, right on the sand, across from Kelly's Roast Beef. And the first 300 kids gets a free pumpkin. And then we have a table set aside with all decorations and whatever to have the kids come and decorate the pumpkins. It's a great day. It's wonderful.
They donate the pumpkins to you?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
The kite festival is the same thing. Get all these kites. The kids come. They decorate them, and then they get on the beach and fly
And do they
these
win
kites.
prizes too?
Oh yeah, it's a great day for the kites. If it's a good windy day, if it doesn't rain.
Did you ever have a kid take off with one of the kites or lose one?
Oh sure. Oh
did?
my God, sure. They keep coming back for more.
Oh, okay.
We give it to them. Yeah. Our biggest job is putting the kites together for them. Ugh, it's a hard job.
I got to tell you, when they had, I didn't know it was Kite Festival. Sometimes where I live, because I don't live far from the beach either, you know,
That's
right
right,
near
yeah.
shores, I would see some of them flying up in the air, and so that's the time the kids would be losing kites.
Yeah, they let go. It's sad. It's
Right,
their kite. We also have a bocce tournament. I forgot to tell you. That's been there a couple of years, right on the sand.
Oh, when is usually that held?
June, I think.
In June?
Pretty soon.
Can anybody sign up for that?
You have to need 4 in the team, and it's $25 a person, and the money goes to charity. And you have to wait for the tide to let you know when you're going to play. It's right on the sand. It's something different, something great.
You got to wait for the tide to go out?
To go out, yes. You can't play if the water's in.
Well, you can play water bocce.
No, it's right on the sand. It's really it's a great day. That's another great day.
Right. You also have one thing here, which you said, and I know this is a lot of work because I didn't do any work for it, but I participated in it, and that's the Columbus Day Parade.
Parade. Oh, it's a lot of work, but it's a lot of fun too. It really is. We're glad we have it. It had to stop for a few years, but now
Yeah,
it's back.
was that because of monetary?
Money, yeah, but it's back. It's a
Right.
lot.
And this year it's going to be held in, I believe,
East Boston.
Right.
Yeah. Now, that's another thing. I didn't speak about our new mayor. He's great. Dan
Rizzo?
He's got a lot of programs going, starting with Revere Shines. We clean the city. Everybody pitches in. They meet at a certain place, and they get pitchforks and bags and gloves. They get out there and clean the city, and then there's a day they clean the beach. That's another thing before the season. And the beach is gorgeous now. If anyone's come to Revere Beach, they'll know. There's hanging flowers all over, and there's planted flowers. It's a beautiful place now. There's so many things going on in this city. You don't know what to do first.
I got to tell you, going down Revere Broadway, down the street now.
You like that?
Yeah, the new poles.
Oh, the new light fixtures, they're great. That's just the beginning for that street. It's going to be wonderful. All the frontage of all the stores are going to be the same. It's going to be a different town. It's just starting.
What do you mean by all the stores?
All the frontage is going to be like, say, all brick or all wood or all white or all stucco.
So they're all going to be renovated right down the street?
Like you see how Melrose is, how
Yep.
beautiful. Yeah, something like that. It takes time, but it's starting. They started with the light posts, and they're great.
That's fantastic,
There's a lot
Rose.
of things. We've got the new police station. gorgeous state-of-the-art police station.
That's good. Now, Rose, we got about 3 minutes left.
Okay.
I want you to take 2 of those minutes on whatever you wish to elaborate on. Feel free to do so.
Well, I think that the tradition should continue. The new generation coming up, they should get out there and participate, get out there and volunteer. We need volunteers for every aspect of this town. Things wouldn't get done if it wasn't for the volunteers, I'll tell you that. So I think more people should get into it, should volunteer and participate. And the kids, too. The kids love to do this kind of work, any kind of work. They love it to be busy, and they should use them more.
Right, and that would be good for the kids that go to elementary school as well as the high school kids.
Well, that reminds me, the kids from the Volk in Wakefield are coming down to fix the senior center. Has so many problems.
Started.
Yeah, and we're next on the list. The
Patriot Club?
No, the Historical Society.
So after
we have a lot of problems on the roof leaking and the outside, the groundskeeping and the trees. So many things have to be done.
Right, we have a senior center that when it rains outside, it sometimes rains inside.
Right, we do too. The Patriot Club and the
Historical Society?
Yeah.
That's pretty good.
Right.
So,
but the Patriot Club, get back to that, the men members are wonderful guys. I think they're all mostly ex-vets too.
right.
They are wonderful people. Any time I need them, anything has to be done, they're right there. They really are a great bunch.
Now, Rose, I'm going to have to wrap it up because we're just about out of time. So I want to thank you, first of all,
for
coming down. And I want to say Mrs. Revere, because people don't know you as Mrs. Revere, but you really are Mrs. Revere.
Yes,
we only had time to do this list where we could spend another hour
I think so.
doing it the rest. So I want to say, Rose, God bless you for coming here, and thank you very much.
You're very welcome.
Thank you, the people of Revere, for listening. Our troops overseas, thank you for serving your country and protecting us. To the people of Revere, thank you. And to our great country, America, the United States, thank you for letting us live here in freedom. Thank you all.